Hello guys, today we are discussed about electrical transformer. What do you mean by electrical transformer? Electrical power transformer is a static device which transforms electrical energy from one circuit to another without any direct electric connection. Mutual induction between two windings. It transforms power from one circuit to another without changing its frequency but may be in different voltage level. This is a very short and simple definition of transformer. As we will go throughout this portion of tutorial related to electrical power transformer, we will understand more clear and deeply what is electrical transformer and basic theory of transformers. Working principle of transformer. The working principle of transformer is very simple. It depends upon Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Actually, mutual induction between two or more windings is responsible for transformation action in an electrical transformer. Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. According to those Faraday's law, rate of change of flux linkage with respect to time is directly proportional to the induced EMF in a conductor or coil. Basic theory of transformer. Say you have one winding which is supplied by an alternating current source. The alternating current throughout the winding produced a continually changing flux or alternating flux that surrounding the winding. If any other winding is brought near to the previous one, obviously some portion of this flux will link with the second. As the flux is continually changing in its amplitude and direction, there must be a change in flux linkage in the second winding or coil. According to Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction, there must be an induced EMF in the second. If the circuit of the latter winding is closed, there must be an current flowing throughout it. This is the simplest from the electric power transformer, and this is the most basic of working principle of transformer. Or better understanding, we are trying to repeat those above explanation in a many brief way. However, if apply alternating current to a electric coil, there will be an alternating flux surrounding the coil. Now, if we bring another coil near the first one, there will be an alternating flux linkage with the second coil. As the flux is alternating, there will be obviously a rate of change in flux linkage with respect to time in the second coil. Naturally, EMF will be induced. It is per Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. This is the most basic concept of theory of transformer. The winding which take electrical power from the source is generally known as primary winding of transformer. Here in our above explanation we first winding the winding which give the desired output voltage due to mutual induction in the transformer is commonly known as secondary winding or transformer of transformer. Here is our example is our second winding. The above mentioned from the transformer is theoretically possible but not practical because in open air is very thin portion of flux of the first winding will link with second, so the current that flow throughout the closed circuit of latter will be so small in amount of it it will be difficult to measure. The rate of change of flux linkage depend upon the amount of linkage flux with second winding, so it is desired to be linked to almost all flux of primary winding to the secondary winding. This is effectively and efficiently done by placing one low rec- reluctance path common to both of the winding. This low reluctance path is core of transformer thrust, which maximum number of flux produced by its primary is passes throughout the linkage with the secondary winding. This is the most basic principle of transformer. Main constructional parts of transformer. The three main parts of transformer are primary winding of transformer which produce magnetic flux when it is connected to electric source. Second, magnetic core of transformer, the magnetic flux produced by the primary winding that will passes throughout this low reluctance path linkage with secondary winding and create a closed magnetic circuit. Third, secondary winding of transformer. The flux produced by primary winding passes throughout the core will link with the secondary winding. This winding also wound on the same core and give the desired output voltage of transformer. Here is primary winding pictures. Let us see what winding works. Here is core of transformer. View of core structure after completing the core lamination. Here is core in insertion work, coil insertion work. Here view of core and coil assembly work. Drying work in vacuum vaporization facility. Thank you guys. If you like this topic, then share with your friends, family, and if you have not ever subscribed my channel, then please subscribe.